I do play Speedstorm. I have like over 200 hours clocked in. I've been playing since season 4, which is the Aladdin season. And I am excited for season 10, which is Nightmare Before Christmas. I've been a huge fan of Nightmare Before Christmas since I was a toddler. Ever since my parents showed me Nightmare Before Christmas, I've been obsessed with most of any or all Tim Burton films. Nightmare Before Christmas is my number one favorite Tim Burton film. A close second would have to be... Let me think. I have to think. A close second would have to be Batman Returns as my favorite Tim Burton film. I am a child of the 90s, so I just like certain things. Chorus Sprite is alright. I know it's definitely my sister's favorite animated film from Tim Burton. And Mars Attack by Tim Burton, that's definitely a niche film that's not talked about a lot. I mean, it's more comedic. It's more comedy than it's like an action movie. Yeah, my sister loves Corpse Bride. I think it probably would do well if they go the live action way, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to do that. And I also watch like Tim Burton short films like Frankenweenie. And Edward Scissorhands over the years it's become another favorite, but I would rank it out of like top 5. I would put it at 4. I just find Johnny Depp as Edward Scissorhands a little bit awkward. And it was also Vincent, I think it's one of the last few films that Vincent Price was ever starred in. And fun fact, I shared the same birthday with Vincent Price and Andre 3000 and Susie Sue. So we're both all Geminis. So I love to know. So I've been trying over the last couple of years to get more into Vincent Price films. And I have seen the house, I believe it was the House of Wax, the original one. And I want to see the Tingler next. And there was another Vincent Price film I have to watch, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, like my father, when Blockbuster was still around, my father actually got me the Demon of I can't remember the film's name, but it's the Johnny Depp film where he was like, it was a musical and he was a barber and he killed people and they made meat pies out of them. He specifically bought that movie before me because it has Johnny Depp on it and it's a Tim Burton film or Tim Burton musical. And we watched it and he enjoyed it, but I was like, ooh, I don't like it too much. I still have that movie to this day with the actual Blockbuster sticker on it. But as far as Disney movie goes, um, Nightmare Before Christmas is definitely my favorite. I grew up, again, as a child of the 90s. I grew up with the classic Disney films. Oh, Coraline. My sister loves Coraline. I remember when she first saw that movie, we had to play that movie over and over and over again because she loved it so much. But she thought it was a Tim Burton film when it's actually made by a company that is inspired by his films or used to work for him. The company's name is like Kia Films. And they also did Kubo and the Two Strings. Please, it's a beautiful movie, but I hate the ending. So that's why I just hate the movie altogether. It just made me cry and made me upset, and like in 5 minutes, like I was crying, then I was upset because I hated the ending. But yeah, my sister loves Coraline. I also have that DVD as well. I don't think I have like the special edition. And there's also Paranorman, also by Lakia Films. That is a good film that no one, oddly enough... Okay, yes, that's Sweeney Todd. Yep, Sweeney Todd, The Demon of Barber Street. That's the name I was thinking about. Yeah, it's definitely different. I actually watched a YouTube video of the actual musical without Johnny Depp in it, and I actually prefer the musical version of it instead of like the cinematic version of it. So I would definitely like go and actually see the Sweeney Todd in like in a theater, like a performing arts theater, the actual musical, versus watching the actual movie. I would definitely prefer that. Paranorman was not talked about a lot. If you can, like, Paranorman is like on the same kind of value in the film quality and the storyline and stuff as Monster House. But Monster House has become like a cult classic over the years. And I know it's really, to me, it's like tradition to watch Monster House every fall. Because I like that film so much. Paranorman gives Monster House vibes, and I like it. Yeah, I like a lot of weird stuff. But yeah, so in the 90s, I used to watch a lot of Disney stuff. And I think I want to say my first Disney movie was like Bambi. Was it Bambi or Cinderella? I can't remember. But I used to watch all the classic Disney movies, and because my family, my parents, they used to buy like Snow White, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty. We used to have the whole DVD collection. We used to have Lion King. I was thinking of rebuying everything on DVD. But then again, I'm like, well, am I really going to rewatch all of these movies? Do I really want the physical copy? I mean, I'm already subscribed to Disney Plus. Why should I bother? I could just watch the movies again on streaming. So... I know the last movie I was watching on Disney Plus was Toy Story 4. And I can't even get through the movie. I'm sorry, I can't. I know I rewatched Monsters University. I love Monsters. I thought I was gonna hate it, but the movie was so nice. It was so nice. I love that movie. And Monsters Incorporated does have a TV show as well, and I believe they got recently renewed for a new season. So that's still ongoing. I know I recently heard that there is a trailer for Toy Story 5. And there's also going to be, this is like a non-Disney film, there's also going to be Shrek 5. And Cameron Diaz, Mike Myers, and Eddie Murphy are all on board to reprise their roles as Shrek, Fiona, and Donkey. I am not excited for it because I stopped watching the film after Shrek the Third, and I don't know why they keep continuing on with the film series. I just don't understand it. I also saw the trailer for Moana 2. I did watch Moana. I watched it with my sister. No, it's Mike Myers. Well, his name, I think his birth name is Michael Myers, like the actual guy from Halloween. I believe Mike is just short for Michael. But I'm surprised that Mike Myers is not doing the Austin Powers movies anymore, even though he said he will reprise his role as Dr. Evil and Austin Powers as well. And it's just like I really need that movie to come back. I really need the Austin Powers movies to come back. And I'm also a huge Kingdom Hearts fan as well. So Kingdom Hearts is basically if Final Fantasy and Disney games give birth to a RPG. Oh, yep, I'm gonna go down. So I do play that a lot. Thanks to Kingdom Hearts 3, I understand the plot to Frozen. I will never watch the Frozen movie. No one can pay me to watch it. I don't like Frozen. I mean, the characters Elsa and Anna are fine. It's just that the movie was so overhyped that I just like, no, I'm not gonna watch this. And when the season was announced, I thought, okay, cool. We get Olaf, we get Elsa, Anna. We get the whole shebang. And actually, Frozen is the best season I have ever experienced because they gave so much away in character shards. Okay, I'm really disproving my point here as the worst racer if I keep getting first. And I'm not good with Mowgli. I am not. So I don't know why I'm doing good. Maybe it's because I'm nervous and I'm keep talking and not really so zero in what's going on around me. But yeah, so I'm kind of disproving my point here, but I'm not a good racer by any means. But yeah, as far as seasons go, I've been here since season 4. The Frozen season was the best season ever. And just after that is just a downward spiral. I'm not a founder at all. I've heard of this game, during the same time as Disney Dreamlight Valley came out, but I was only interested in Disney Dreamlight Valley because it's more of a easier version of Animal Crossing. So that's why I bought the Founders Pack for Disney Dreamlight Valley. And I don't stream Disney Dreamlight Valley a lot because I'm like so far behind, even though I'm a founder. It's just that I was only invested into Jack Skeleton. So if they do a fall update where Sally comes to the village, then I will grind that game until I get caught up with Sally and max her out to her friendship level. Guys, I'm telling you guys, I'm not good, so just don't look. I'm bad, I'm not drifting, I'm not doing things I'm supposed to be doing, so don't mind the bad racing here. I also want to talk about like the Jungle Book. I really like the Jungle Book. It's a really cute movie. I haven't watched it in a long time, so went into the snow. Yep, I'm gonna get hit. I haven't watched the Jungle Book in a long time. And what's another movie I haven't watched in an extremely long time? I think this is gonna hit me. I haven't watched Sleeping Beauty. I haven't watched Sleeping Beauty in a long time. I haven't watched the Maleficent movies as well. I believe there's 3 or 2. I think there's only been 2. Yeah. Only reason why I remember Robin Hood is because Rick said he really likes that movie, and I'm just like, oh, I kind of sort of forgot about that, because usually I see more of the live action movie of Robin Hood being pushed out, not so much the animated movie. Okay, just one more race. And there's like a whole bunch of Disney films that I haven't seen in a while. Like 101 Dalmatians. And I actually prefer the live action with Glenn Close. I don't really care for the animated movie. The live action with Glenn Close is the best version of 101 Dalmatians. And I watched that as a kid, but when I rewatched it when I was older, I'm like, I kind of am more sided with Cruella than rooting for the dogs. Because it's just like, well, first of all, I'm not really a dog person. I'm a cat person. And even though that's kind of cruel, what she wanted to do with the dogs, it's like I kind of understand from her perspective of trying to be like a fashion icon and try to stay ahead of the trends. But I know was like one particular scene in 101 Dalmatians is when the wife got pregnant and she was like, I feel so bad for you. I feel so terrible for you for getting pregnant. And I just like I can relate to this so much. It's like your whole life is over when you're pregnant with child. It's like wow. That's just what makes it that I can relate to that so much because it's just like a lot of films back in the 90s and early 2000s really pushed that whole narrative of any romance movie that oh you're not a complete woman if you're not pregnant or married. And it's just like really is that is that what we want to push out to young girls, that you won't find any success in life if you're not pregnant or married, not have a good job or career or doing what you like? So that's why I kind of feel like Cruella was she should have been a villain in that aspect because she wanted better for her friend. I mean, I'm not saying the guy is a bad guy, but who knows later down the road, you know, they could get a divorce or something, things don't work out. I mean, my God, they have 101 Dalmatians. Like, who is taking care of these dogs? You gotta think of the long term. And then there was a sequel called 102 Dalmatians. They have one more dog. It's like, come on. And there we go. And we finished with Regulated. Okay. So that was almost, that was surprisingly almost a perfect Regulated race with this character. And I'm not that good with him. I am not at all. I have came in first mostly all of my races, and I'm not even good. And I think it's because I'm nervous.